Midway through your career, you found yourself fighting to keep your starting position.
Yeah. Fortunately, I already had plenty of experience doing that thanks to high school and college. I can clearly remember the day Coach called me into his office to tell me they'd signed him. I couldn't shake the feeling there was more to this than what Coach was telling me. Looking back, it should have been more obvious what was about to happen. Of course, the signing came up at the next press conference, and the reporter's questions made me realize just how serious things were. I think we all knew this was only the start of what was going to turn out to be a long battle. The next day, he made it very clear management was looking to replace me. Still, we had a job to do. No hard feelings, but plenty of tension. It wasn't his fault, but I was looking forward to spending the rest of the year defending my position.
All right, fellas, listen up. We talked about this all week. Every team is going for the same thing, winning that Lombardi. And being perfect in practice is the first step. Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. You've taken the first steps towards success in this league. But don't...
I was under a lot of pressure to perform, and the media scrutinized every misstep, creating even more controversy. I had to be honest about what wasn't working. And I'd had to redouble my efforts to make sure those issues wouldn't become more serious later on.
Tonight, from AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, it's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a third-round pick back in 2012. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down.
North of 100 yards, the two scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Wilson. And it's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Wilson. His throw incomplete. He was looking for Evan Ingram, the tight end. And that takes us from second to third down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Buying time to his left. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now a run with Akers. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
On second down, Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. They got to get to the 23 here on third.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Seahawks first down.
They'll run this with Akers. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and fly.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Cam Akers, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a look here at their go-to guy under center. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
The numbers for Zeke from last week. 14 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
That's a good start to the season. They got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it took a big fourth quarter to do it, but they were able to get the job done, and that's the bottom line.
No doubt about it. And let's face it, they had to be more than nervous in the fourth quarter. But a lot of that was their own doing. I think you observed during the game, their energy.
I'd lived up to the hype. So when coach called me in, I figured it was to lock me in as a starter. But things are never quite that simple. The matter still wasn't settled, and I'd have to be ready for anything and everything.
Fellas, it's put up or shut up time. I know you've seen the press. Your offense has been talking smack about us all week.
Got it. Ready?
Like the way it sounds, Shorty?
Let's go now. Go.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fuck. Like dragon. Man, I'm flying past Saturn. Well, fellas, there's not a whole lot I can say about that performance today. We have high aspirations as a team. If we want to get there, we got to raise our game. Because if we repeat what I saw out there today at our next practice, it is going to be a very long season. We can do better.
Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'm gonna go out one for the set, one to the right and left. I'm gonna run to the bed until we all got them buckets. Get the footsteps coming, cause we coming. We ain't gonna run, no, we don't hide. I can never switch, not a thing in my life. Lost my cause, stay by my side. We gon' ride till we die. We ain't gonna run, no, we don't hide.
Hey, man, that was great. I mean, you had a great day today. The game is really starting to slow down for you, isn't it?
She right got me.
I knew what Coach called me in to talk about. But even then, it didn't make the moment any easier. I'd given it my best, but ended up losing the position to the other guy. After that, I had a couple of days to think about the next.
After the roster battle, you suddenly found yourself a star without a team. What did you do next?
It was time to call it a day. It was a hard decision to make, but I'd been battling to keep my position since high school and wasn't sure if I wanted to keep doing it. But we both know my story doesn't end there.
There's my special guy. Ugh. Bring it in. Bring it in. Now, honest opinion? What do you think of the jacket? Bam.
It's,
Huh?
great. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
Showtime, kiddo.
What's up, jabroni?
From their early days here as the Heartbreak Kids, to their tumultuous time splitting reps in college, and finally, their illustrious careers in the NFL. I was able to document each moment of their unbelievable tale of friendship, rivalry, and ultimately, brotherhood. And you too can read all about it in my bestseller, All Heart, the Tommy Matthews story, $12.99, online everywhere. All kidding aside, these two men exemplify what it means to be a true legend. Sacrifice, dedication, a willingness to go to battle with the man beside you, but most of all, heart. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed pleasure to honor these two titans of the game by dedicating them this: the Heartbreak Kids Field. Give it up for the Heartbreak Kids.
Get your kid up.